Yeah, I'm just getting packed up for Belgium. I'm going to be over there for Ronda and Roubaix, but I was thinking, like, what is a classic? What makes a classic a classic?
Classic? I don't know.
Yeah, old Cobbles.
For me, fridges, mate.
On the side with mayo.
Yeah, with a bit of mayo. Classics, it's got to be.
It's got to be Belgium.
Yeah.
And it's got to be bad weather. Bloody love the classics. There's loads of classics. Like, if you're going to ask someone to name a classic, they're probably going to say
Roubaix.
Roubaix.
Excusez-moi.
Well, it's close enough. Like, is there a better place to start?
No, 100%.
I did Roubaix 11 times, more than any other race in my career. I dreamt of winning that race, Matt. Like, you actually won it. Has that sunk in? Will it ever sink in?
It has. I wouldn't say I'm just uber comfortable with it.
Be good to have some cool words and to say this, that and the other thing. A load of this, Stewie, huh? Now I got one.
You know, I didn't have the career of some of the big guys, your Cancelaras and your Boonans. I'm fully aware it was super special. And definitely this time of year it comes around, it's nice to be asked about it.
Just goes to show, mate, persistence. That's one for the good guys.
But yeah, it still does seem a little bit strange that I actually did that.
You're a legend.
The women race was not there yet when we were watching, but it's a bit the same with the tour. Like, when there was no race, you also not really dream about it. Yeah, I think she would be really proud when she see me going over the cobbles, actually, because it's pretty rough. Yeah.
Caroline?
That's me?
You haven't ridden Roubaix, I don't think, have you?
No, I have never done it, actually. I'm doing it the first time this year. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it will be so much fun. Like, of course, what you say, it is probably the hardest one of them all and the most brutal one, and also the one you need the most luck for, probably.
But of course, there's not just Roubaix. Oh yeah, like Roubaix is one of 5 World Tour races. It's the creme de la creme. They're old. They're the monument classics. Oh, whoa, yep. Nice. Sorry, I'm getting carried away.
Oh, don't worry.
Rightly so, though. This is the classics. I love it. This is it. Of course, it's a little bit different on the women's side.
Yeah, so maybe now I'm wrong, but it's Flanders, Roubaix, Sanremo, Liège is the last one. As a rider, they are just really special. Like, it is really some of the most important racing, and it's always a bit like extra nerves, extra pressure, and I think a lot of riders really have it as the main focus of the year. I mean, they're all really different, and I think that also has its charm in it. It suits different riders can be good, and also all the people, all the media attention, it's really just extra.
What about Trofeo Binda? It's one of the oldest races in women's racing. 50 editions, I think, and you've raced it 3 times. Do you reckon that one could be the 5th monument?
It's such a classic race for the women. It really should be one of them. And it is also a type of course that really suits as a monument. Like, it's hard, it's hilly, it's quite a bit of technical aspects to it. You also have it a bit with the poor weather. You have a bit of everything in it.
It'd be cool if it had a nickname too, because you got like Sanremo's La Classicissima, and you've got Liège being the old lady, they say, and the falling leaves for
Lombardia? Yeah.
Lombardia, of course, Lombardia. Does it have a nickname? I don't know one.
No, I don't think it has a nickname, actually. Maybe we should make one up.
The old man, potentially.
The old man, yeah. The women can't have anything alone, so take a man in.
Well, the season starts in Australia. That's why everyone loves the TDU.
A lot of riders just use it as preparation races. Like, they're still really high level, but it is really a bit more relaxed. You can feel it in the bunch a bit that some people are really in good shape and some people are maybe a bit still further away from top shape.
For us, Down Under is extremely important as a team, and something I've always focused on to be ready for nationals and Tour Down Under. But when you arrive in Europe, it's sort of just like the first point where it all sort of washes together. And then everyone goes, how do I stack up?
The classics, the true start of the season.
The level is simply higher. You feel it in the bunch. Like, once you get the opening weekend, then the race season starts for real.
Yep.
And after that, it never really stops. So, I mean, it's still a pretty long season.
It is. That is true. That is very true. Pick your favourite.
Hard one, but I would choose Roubaix over Flanders.
Something like Gent-Wevelgem, Strade Bianchi, they stick out more so.
Dwaalsdorp Under is quickly becoming one of the most exciting.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna get there! That was mind-blowing!
Hola! What is your favorite classic?
Ooh, good question.
Classic? What do you mean? Oh, a song. Roubaix, the holy one, Tour of Flanders.
Flanders.
Like a song.
Oh Whatever comes in your...
Grande, for sure.
Flanders, eh? Better than Milan-San Remo. I'm Italian.
Well, I haven't done too many, but to watch, I think Flanders.
Matthew Hayman.
Wrong answer. What's your criteria?
I would call like the Omloop, Samin, Nukere, these kind of Gent-Wevelgem, of course, like the Cobbles races, the Cobbles Spring Classics in Belgium.
Classic for me defines it has to be like history, you know, like it becomes a classic.
For the women, actually, all the races are pretty new, but yeah, when the men's race is also new, I probably wouldn't call it a classics race yet.
The word classic's getting thrown around a lot.
Yeah, I guess you can't call just every race a classic.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the Belgians do it well. They understand the kind of levels. They understand that these 3 weeks crescendos through all these other races. You know, classic, it's got to be something harder than just another bike race.
Do you think summer or autumn races are able to be called classics? For instance, like a San Sebastian, your Plouay, your Hamburg. Are these races still classics in your mind?
You're getting into technicality. We've got to think up of another name now, Mitch.
One-day races.
Hamburg cycling event.
What about the petition to make Cadell's a classic?
It still probably needs a bit more time. Never loved that course, so it's maybe just personally. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a classic, but look, it is. It's exciting. I think they didn't start well. The name was too long. The Evans Great Ocean Road Race, you know what I mean? Just sort of like, it needed to be like something a bit more sharp, you know? Evans Classic or something, you know what I mean? Like something like that.
Right, we better wrap this up. I've got a plane to catch.
It's been really interesting, and it's nice to hear your thoughts about it.
Do we need to be told what is good? Like, surely it's a good race is a good race.
It is.
You know a classic when you see a classic. What's your favourite?